Hey guys, welcome back. It's Dave McCammon from Fuel Nanaimo here, and we're doing a series that is going to help you improve your health through nutritional means. Today we're going to focus on what to do when you're going out for dinner. Not everybody wants to cook, not everybody wants to prepare meals, not everybody has time. So what you want to do is think about, okay, if I'm going out for dinner, where do I go? Specifically, this is geared towards Nanaimo, people that live in Nanaimo, but you could use this even when you go out in different parts of the world, United States, Canada, all these different places. So what you want to do is you want to look at the menu and you want to kind of decide what is the healthier choices on this menu. Particularly when you go out, you might want to look at, is this meal that I'm deciding to choose on, is it deep fried? Is there a lot of sugar in this meal? How about the refined carbohydrates? Is there a lot of refined carbohydrates in that? If there is a lot of refined carbohydrates, do they have a lot of vegetables to kind of coincide and make mitigate the negative side effects associated with those refined carbohydrates? We're going to talk a little bit about restaurants that I feel are good restaurants in Nanaimo for people to go. But again, those are the things you want to think off right off the hop. The other thing you got to do is you got to talk to the server. You got to ask them, what is it on the menu that's a healthier choice? So at least they'll steer you in the right direction if you're not sure. You know, one of the things you can do, it doesn't matter what menu you look at, you can substitute different things. So you could substitute refined carbohydrates for steamed vegetables. You could substitute for a salad. You could substitute for basically any vegetable on the menu, and then you could have your lean meat of some sort, or lean protein source. Vegetarians, obviously you could have a bean dish, something like that. But you need to really focus on what it is that you're trying to do, which is trying to stay healthy and try to get the best choice on that menu. So I'm just going to talk quickly about a few restaurants that I think in town are great choices for anybody trying to stay healthy, but still also try to get a good quality meal at a decent price point. I'm going to start with Aladdin's, because I love Aladdin's. It's downtown Nanaimo, close to the Canby, I believe, right across from A&W downtown. So what you can do with Aladdin's, which is great, you can go in there, you can talk to the waiter, you can tell them exactly what you're looking to do, you can change, you can substitute. If you have any allergies to dairy, to gluten, you can talk to them about that. You can make sure they change up the menu. The owner is fantastic in there. He'll do whatever it takes to make sure that you're happy. And the way he cooks the meals are fantastic too as well. I mean, he's got filet mignon, he's got salmon, wild salmon, he's got rosemary chicken. He's got different options that are definitely healthier choices compared to what you'll find on the average restaurant out there. And the prices are in line with, say, like a White Spot. So fantastic. So what I would do is substitute, say, for instance, if you're trying to stay leaner and you're getting a lot of refined carbohydrates with the meal, you might say, hey, can I substitute that for a Greek salad? And you want to think about the oil in the Greek salad. You maybe just want to ask for a straight olive oil instead of, say, a canola oil that might be in there by accident. You can say, I want to get steamed vegetables instead of other types of vegetables if they're deep fried. And as well as, again, you want to say, I want grilled. But Aladdin's is great because most of it's always grilled anyways, so it's fantastic that way, as in a little bit better for your health than, say, a deep fried option. Next restaurant I want to talk about quickly is the Katzs Bistro. They're another great restaurant, family owned in Nanaimo, close to the keg. Fantastic products. They source locally. They use a lot of organic ingredients. Again, you still have to talk to them, touch base with if you have allergies, touch base with them if you want to substitute different things, but they're very accommodating and they make great food at a great price. So you're getting prices that are less than, say, the Keg or any of these high-end restaurants in Nanaimo, or so-called high-end restaurants, but you're getting quality food with quality ingredients and made fresh and made with from local people that are actually concerned about your health and welfare and want you to come back. Another restaurant in town or a couple restaurants actually, if you're on the go and you want to get something quick, but you want a healthier choice, you can go to Rhombus or the Powerhouse. Those are two raw restaurants in town. Great food. Powerhouse is great for smoothies and shakes and actually desserts. So if you're craving something really sweet or you're thinking about jumping to Dairy Queen for an ice cream, maybe go into there instead. You're going to have some fats along with the sugars, so it's going to really slow down the release of the blood sugar there. And they taste delicious. I mean, you'd be surprised. They taste like a Dairy Queen sundae, some of those things. There is also smoothies and shake if you're in a rush. Rhombus is great. I eat the falafel wrap all the time, but they have a great menu. You can go in there. The falafel wraps are great. They taste amazing. They help me as when I'm craving something and I want something quick. You know, for about $12, you get a giant wrap that fills you up, and you know, you're ready to go till dinner, depending on when you eat it, obviously. The next place that I can say as well is pretty good if you're going to go for the higher end restaurants, Hilltop Bistro. Again, I met the owners. They're fantastic. They source locally. They source the organic ingredients. So you're getting good quality foods. Again, you might want to talk to them a little bit about what to do with the food. But in general, they make fantastic food, and you just got to ask them maybe to accommodate you, maybe less sugar, maybe less sauce, whatever the case might be, to make it a bit more healthy. You know, one other choice out there, there's a couple other choices, but I just want you to think about a couple things. I know a lot of you guys might go to Katzs Club if you're younger, so Katzs Club, another option that I think it's the wild green salad. That's a fantastic option. Again, you want to ask for grilled chicken, whether it's the Cajun or the regular. You want to, you know, if you are going to get another dish, you want to make sure you get like steamed vegetables or grilled vegetables along with your dish, maybe less of the refined carbohydrates. You know, watch for that processed food, watch for that deep fried food, and watch for those sugars. That's the major thing with those guys. And again, be careful on what you drink too, because if you're drinking when you're out there, I mean, I don't care if you have a glass of wine and all that stuff, but just watch the sugars in your foods, right? So when you start drinking those alcoholic beverages, if you're going to do that, just think about, okay, how much sugar does this beverage have? Or if you're ordering pop or anything else, just be careful and think about the sugar content. That's really important when you get in there. Think sugar. You don't want sugar. Sugar doesn't help you with any function in your body, particularly your goals if you're an athlete, or particularly if your goals if you're a bodybuilder, or just in general. For weight loss, anything like that. So those are a few restaurants. Again, when you go out for a restaurant, the things you want to do is you want to talk to your waiter, you want to find out what the healthier choices are on the meal, you want to substitute certain things, you want to ask what kind of oils they're cooking in, you want to make sure you're getting healthier choices when it comes to the oils if they're using those, or maybe you ask for them to cook in with water instead of oils if it's canola oil or something that might be genetically modified or potentially rancid. You want to maybe substitute a salad or steamed vegetables for deep fried or refined carbohydrates. You want to ask for, say, grilled if you're going for a meat dish, or you want to get something that maybe is pan fried instead of, again, deep fried. And again, you want to source, you know, ask them to where they source their ingredient from. So if you are going to go for salmon, ask for wild salmon. When I go to sushi, if I get sushi, that's another place if you want something quick and easy. If you're going to go get sushi, again, be careful of the, be careful of the, what am I looking for here? Anyways, I lost it. But anyways, salmon, if you're going to get salmon, make sure you use, like I say, a wild salmon. Ask for it. They'll give it to you. If they have it, they give it to you. And you don't want a farm salmon. That can be negative on the nutritional value compared to a wild salmon. So definitely ask for it. So anyways, guys, I hope this helps you. Tuna, that's what I was thinking about. Tuna, watch the tuna because of the mercury content, right? So again, a lot of fish is higher on the heavy metals, but particularly tuna is one of those high-level fish, so they're going to have higher mercury content. So be careful of that. But anyways, wild salmon when in doubt. And hopefully this helps you guys. Again, all I'm trying to do is give you some ideas when you go out. Specifically, this is for Nanaimoites, but anybody can use this. Just when you go out, make sure you're talking to the waiter, make sure you're doing those steps I talked about, and try to find healthier choices when you're out and about, because not everybody wants to cook. But again, if you can, cook at home. All right, guys, keep firing me questions, keep firing me ideas for videos in the future. We're just going to keep running with this. Hopefully this has helped you out, and we will look forward to the next meeting. Keep watching.